Hey guys, welcome back to Real Life Fruitopia. Wow, the heavens have opened up this week. Amazing change of weather. So this is part 2 to the video I made last week on mid-spring in the garden. You already saw part 1 of the front yard. This one will be part 2 of the backyard here in mid-spring, as we're getting really close to November, which in Australia is the beginning of cyclone season, but not down here in Melbourne. That's more up in the tropics. Let's start off with the greenhouse tropicals that I have here. You'll see a big difference with how things were in here over winter and how they are now in spring. Huge difference as far as recovery, new growth, and just the overall wellness. So even the new black Supodi that I received a couple of months ago is look at that, it's fruiting, whereas the ones I have in the ground outside, nothing yet at all. See the difference with a greenhouse? Can you see how steamy it is in here? Wow, it's steamy. I had the flap down. So look at this, fruit on the black Supodi. And here with the pitakaduba, there's new growth also, and new growth coming there, and there. Yeah, I waited 6 months to see this guy wake up. Pitangatuba. The hardest part, guys, is keeping these alive for those 6 months between April and October. That's the hardest part. So when the season turns around in November, late October, oh, then it's easy. It's like being in Florida. It's like being in Queensland. Everything just happens on its own, right? Yeah. That's the Blackberry Jam Fruit I'm showing you, which I received about, I think I got this about 6 weeks ago from Dailies. Oh, sorry, not Dailies. This is Ross Creek Tropicals. Yeah, got the last one. So it's flaring up everywhere, popping everywhere. And over there, also from Ross Creek, is the sweet tamarind, which is pretty much looking the same as when I got it. No new growth yet, but I'm sure that's going to be popping soon. Yeah, I'm not sure. The other thing, guys, that's very important is each tree has its own different requirement for climate. Some of them prefer hot sun, some of them prefer shade, and some of them are in the middle, in between. They're indecisive, right? They can do both. These are seedlings which volunteered in the garden. Avocado, I've got a lot of them actually. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these avocado seedlings. I didn't plant any of them. They're all from the compost. In here we got the wampy, which I did plant myself from seed. These came from a fruit, and in the last 2 weeks they've just taken off. They did nothing since May. May is when hang on, no, I got them last summer, and they grew a little over autumn, summer and autumn in Australia, And then in winter, they basically stop growing altogether, these. Look at them now. Yeah. Over there, I've got two Capel apples. That one looks dead, and that one over there looks alive. I had these in the house over winter, inside the house, not the greenhouse, the house where I sleep. And still, look at the result. Back there, I've got 4 achachas, which I got from Daly's about 5-6 weeks ago, and that's the purple mangosteen there, which has had quite a bit of a hit on its leaves, but still kicking. I had this in the house also all winter. So, and then there's the miracle fruit or miracle berry. That needs acidic soil though, so I'm gonna have to find a way to make that soil a little bit more acidic for the miracle berry. Temperature in the greenhouse at 9 o'clock in the morning, 24.5 Celsius. And I still have the heater on. I still have the heater on, guys. Yep, I'm gonna leave it on till summer for another 4 weeks. Because at night time, it gets down to 13 in here during spring. We don't want it to get down below 10. And here we have what we think are caimitos, also starting to grow, star apple. Back there is Mame Supodi, right? I think that there is a egg fruit, that one. Can't see from here. Again, seeds I sowed last summer, 10 months ago. So now they're gonna take off. And here are, I believe these are Grumi Chama, which are also taken off. And a couple of new jabuticabas, which I got from Daly's a couple of weeks ago. Costada. Right. Mango seedlings that I sowed. So everyone's pretty happy, as you can see. Very happy. And down there are 3 imbi plants. And a lot more, guys, a lot more. Got a lychee there. I believe that's a canistel. And this is a longan, which is also starting to take off. Okay, enough of this greenhouse. There's so much to show. There's also a pitomba here. That one there. And a couple of new Barbados cherries, acerolas, which I got from Daly's a couple of weeks ago. And amla, Indian gooseberry, a new one. So that's looking pretty happy. I think I've covered everything in here, pretty much. Also the new abiu out there, which I received a couple of weeks ago. Very hard to grow. Only because of our winters, not very hard, not hard now. And back there is a cinnamon, a new cinnamon I picked up. Alright guys, let's get out of here. It's pretty hot. It's only 25, but high humidity. Oh, and I've got to show you guys what I've done here as well. I sowed some new seeds last week. There and there. Oh. Dabai. You guys heard of Dabai? Yeah. See how these go. A friend of mine got me some Dabai seeds. Pretty good, huh? Right, let's move on. So out in the garden, well, it's so sunny, guys. It's so nice. We were at the beach yesterday, by the way, getting a suntan and swimming. It was fantastic. Check out my suntan. Look at this. Huh? They say Melbourne sucks. Melbourne's too cold. Really? Yeah. I haven't seen too many Queenslanders with this kind of suntan in spring. I feel like $1 million, guys, just by going to the beach for one day. Look at this. See what the sun does? No Photoshop. Raw. 56 years old. Not a line anywhere. Not one. Anyway. Okay. This is my oldest black Supodi, which even though it's the oldest, doesn't have any flowers or fruit. But the one in the in the greenhouse, the baby, has got 3 fruit. See the difference? I can't put this in a greenhouse. If this was in a greenhouse, this would be covered with fruit by now. But alas, it's too big, right? But the good news is it's growing up here with new growth all over, actually, every tip. Yeah, we don't have the luxury of a huge greenhouse. Well, this is in the ground anyway. Even if I did have a large greenhouse, this is in ground. Can you see the old stump or the old trunk? How it died? That one there. Then it grew from here, from the side. Amazing, huh? That original trunk there, that's let's see, 8 years old, and the tree died at that point, and then it grew a side sucker and it grew back into this. Amazing. So I lost 2 years growth because of that semi-death. And there's also good news here too on my prickly pear, which I've had in the ground now for about 4 years. Looks like we're gonna get some fruit. First fruits ever on the prickly pear. One right there. And right there. 2. So I'm pretty stoked about our first ever prickly pear fruit. I had to take off my top. It's getting so hot even at 9:30 in the morning. We're gonna have 27 today. Probably go to the beach again. And here, guys, are the mangoes. Right? Okay, and the jackfruit. Whew. Looks like a few of them have reacted or responded a little different to conditions of late. I don't know what's going on with him down there. He's dropped the plot or dropped the ball. So I don't know if that's not enough water or too much water on him. But it's not looking very good, is he? So it can't be too much water because these guys don't need much water, supposedly. But I don't know what's going on with him. This one is upright. See the difference of him down and him up, erect. But oh, and the quan, my quan has looks like it's going to hit the bucket. Yeah, not a happy guy. So it looks like the second fatality in the mango greenhouse. Don't know what happened. Again, probably overwatered. This is the oldest mango I have in the greenhouse here. The others are okay. That one's fine up there. That one's fine around there. That one's fine. All the new ones that I received recently are fine. Right? But the quan, and I don't know what's going on with that one down there. So we've got two, well, one for sure is having problems, and that one there I'm not sure about. I'm not sure if I'm sure about that one. I'm not sure what variety it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these out today so they can get some rain. It's going to rain tonight after this wonderful sunshine. Where are we? Where are you, sunshine? Jeez. Up there. Yeah, there he is. Is that him up there? Yeah. After this sunshine today, it's going to rain. It's going to rain for 12 hours or something. So I'm just going to get all these to get wet. And if they're overwatered, causing this problem, oh well, right? Oh well. There's not much more I can do. It looks like too much heat, doesn't it? But trust me, it hasn't been hot in here except for the last couple of weeks when we had temperatures in the 20s. Temperature in the greenhouse, this is with the door open, is, wow, 40. Exactly 40 Celsius. 102 Fahrenheit. My God. Anyway, the jackfruit are getting new tips, right? The old leaves have freaked out. Now I don't know again if it's too dry, too wet, because I've been watering these. That looks too dry, so definitely needs water. They dry up. They dry too quick because the pots are pretty small, as you can see. But anyway, that's what's happening in the greenhouse, the mango greenhouse. So whilst I'm here filming, I decided to just empty everything out and put them in full sun and hopefully capture some rain tonight, which we're getting, right? So as you saw, most of them are doing fine. But I don't know what exactly is wrong with some of them that are, like, you can tell here something's not right with that flower bract on this one too. See that? It's like limp. This guy here, limp, and the leaves at the top. And I want to tell you also, guys, I did make a bit of a boo-boo a few weeks ago. Because I want to be completely transparent with all of you. I did spray all these trees with a half strength of iron and gee, I forgot now. Let's go and have a look. Okay, iron chelate and zinc and manganese chelate. Yeah, I decided to spray them, but some took to it fine and others didn't. So, and I did use half strength just in case it wasn't the right thing. I took the advice from Seamus from Phoenix, Arizona, on his channel, but I think the mistake I made was doing it when they were in full sun, like now in the morning. And I think you're meant to spray them at the end of the day, right? When it's cloudy or shady. So I think that might be the cause of some of these issues. Not all the trees are affected though. Only out of the 12, three trees are showing the effects of some problem. Well, maybe 4 if you include this one. Droopy leaves, but the bract is still erect, and it even has fruit growing. So this one wasn't affected, right? But he sure was. See the difference? So was it my boo-boo, or was it just the trees got waterlogging issues. I don't know. See how you don't know about plants? What is it? Is it soil related, or is it my little spray of iron and manganese? No one knows, not even the experts. So these are the two main mangoes with problems: the Nam Dak Mai and the Kwan. And at the bottom, the Kwan rootstock wants to live, right? It wants to live, which is typical. The rootstock always wants to live. Why isn't it a soil problem for the rootstock? Huh? Why isn't the rootstock affected by any issues in the soil? See, no one can answer that either. Why is the rootstock not affected? But if you come up to the graft, it's going to the cemetery real soon. It's on its way to a requiem for the Kwan. Yeah. So, I guess I should have made two videos. One just on the mangoes and one on the backyard update. This is going to be a very long video. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, I'm going to make a part 2. A part 2 to part 2. So there's going to be 2 parts to part 2. See you from the continuation.